Okay, so one of the boss's first moves will be this scan attack here. It's advised that you get out of the way of the scan attack, otherwise the boss is going to lock onto you and shoot missiles. As you can see, his lasers got on me, and now I have a red target around my character. And he's about to shoot missiles now, so what you should do right now is get behind the boss since he's scanning the front. And this should avoid most of the missiles. Now with Barret, I just use Thunder Magic, and you can see the boss is pressured right now, because the boss is weak to Thunder. And with Cloud, I use Fire, but what I should have done is put Cloud into Punisher mode, because in Punisher mode, Cloud is stronger, and he'll do more damage with his melee attack. So once the boss gets back up, it's advised to switch to operator mode so that you can invade the boss's attacks. At this point, you'll see that the Scorpion boss just jumped onto the wall right now. So what you want to do here is use Barret's Thunder attack and his Gatling gun to damage it. And if you have Cloud's ATB up, you can also use Cloud's Fire magic spell to get the boss. Thunder and magic work really well together when the boss is further apart. And now the boss is going right into an armor barrier phase here. Okay, so now the boss is putting an armor barrier up. So I'm going to run with Cloud right behind the boss. And I'm going to aim at his weak point here, which is the field generator. Now basically what you want to do here is get Cloud's ATB up and shoot fire at it because it's weak to fire. But also be careful because of the lightning attack here that he does. Okay, so here's my first fire cast on it, and watch what happens here. Just broke his armor barrier. Now that his armor barrier is broken, we can do damage from the boss from both the front and the back.
Right through it. Too bad.
Okay, so once the boss lifts his tail up in the air like this, he's about to slam it down on the ground multiple times. So once you see him do this, immediately stop attacking so you can invade. Otherwise, you will get hit by this attack. Okay, so once you do enough damage here to the boss, he's about to begin his next phase now. In this phase here, his first attack is going to be a tail laser attack. Now, in order for us to prevent this attack, we're going to have to run behind cover. Here's the boss preparing the attack right now. I'm running right behind cover. Okay, so at this point, what you want to do is make sure that you have Barret's overcharge charged up to full, because when you use Barret's overcharge ability, you gain a huge boost to your ATB gauge for Barret.
Strike now, before it fires again.
Now it's at this point that you want to keep doing enough damage to the boss while making sure that you're not overdoing it, because you want to watch the boss's animation so you can avoid his attacks as well. Now the boss is about to leap up in the air here, and if you are under the boss when he does this, you will get hit by it. You can see his shadow on the ground where he's going to land. There's the leap, and he comes down. The boss will also raise his front claws up in the air and hunch over to tail laser. You can block this tail laser as well by dodging out of the way. As you can see, he shot it right at Barret. Alright, so once you do enough damage here, the boss is about to go into his last phase.
Quicker, we're screwed.
You're going to want to damage the right leg or the left leg, because this will quickly stagger the boss. So in this case of Cloud, I'm about to throw a grenade at it. You can also use Fire Spell, if you prefer.
Head of you, Merc.
You're welcome. Keep it together.
When I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up! And that's a problem!
Now you also want to be careful when you're casting spells or throwing items at the boss, because the boss can and will cancel your animations if he attacks you. Now the best way to injure these legs is going to be with Barret here. So get ready to cast Thunder Spell right on the leg. And now I'm going to get Barret to finish off the last leg here. This will leave the Scorpion Sentinel staggered, which you can then use your limit break if you have it up, or you can finish the boss off with abilities.